Tonight, a hunter stands beside an animal that could easily kill him. It weighs hundreds of kilograms, can outrun him, can kick hard enough to break bones. For thousands of years, humans feared creatures like this. Then something changed. One person stopped chasing. Instead, they reached out. That quiet decision became one of the greatest turning points in human history. The first human who convinced a wild animal to carry a heavy load changed the future forever. Civilizations grew larger. Trade reached farther. Ideas traveled faster. Empires expanded beyond imagination. Yet it all began with a simple question. What if the strongest animal didn't have to be hunted? What if it could become a partner? Long before engines, roads, or railways, animals became humanity's first transportation technology. And the world has never been the same. For most of human history, every journey depended on human muscles. Everything had to be carried. Food, water, children, weapons. Every extra kilogram slowed an entire group. Migration was exhausting. Trade was limited. Even successful hunters often abandoned valuable meat because it was simply too heavy. Distance was the enemy. Early humans understood every hill, every river crossing, every dangerous valley. The farther they traveled, the greater the chance of starvation or death. Then climate began changing. Around 12,000 years ago, the last ice age slowly ended. Grasslands expanded across many regions. Large grazing animals flourished. Humans began watching them more carefully, not simply as prey, but as neighbors. Archaeologists believe this shift happened gradually. Nobody woke up one morning and invented domestication. Instead, thousands of tiny decisions accumulated across generations. A young animal spared. A herd observed instead of attacked. A wounded creature cared for rather than killed. Over centuries, trust slowly replaced fear. Could something so ordinary really transform an entire species? Evidence suggests it did. One of the earliest transportation partners was probably the donkey. Genetic studies suggest African wild asses were domesticated roughly 5,000 to 6,000 years ago. Unlike horses, donkeys survived harsh deserts. They needed less water. They carried impressive loads. They became perfect companions for expanding trade routes. Ancient merchants suddenly moved goods that previously required several people. Salt, copper, grain, stone. Entire economies became larger because one animal could replace multiple human laborers. Soon another remarkable partnership emerged. Oxen. Unlike wild cattle, domesticated cattle pulled enormous wooden sleds and primitive carts. The effort required to move timber changed dramatically. Massive stones became transportable. Agriculture expanded because heavy equipment no longer depended entirely on human strength. Villages connected more easily. Food reached larger populations. Permanent settlements became increasingly practical. Archaeologist Andrew Sherratt called this transformation the secondary products revolution. Instead of raising animals only for meat, humans discovered milk, wool, traction, and transportation. Animals became renewable sources of labor. That single insight reshaped civilization. Then came one of history's greatest breakthroughs, the horse. For decades, archaeologists debated exactly where horses were first domesticated. Recent genetic research published in Nature points strongly toward the Western Eurasian steppes around 2200 BCE as the source of the modern domestic horse population. Once horses spread, history accelerated. Travel became dramatically faster. Messages crossed continents. Trade networks expanded. Armies moved with astonishing speed. Entire cultures became connected for the first time. What once required weeks could suddenly take days. What once seemed impossibly distant became reachable. Transportation changed human imagination itself. People began thinking beyond nearby valleys, beyond neighboring villages, beyond familiar horizons. Mobility changed ambition. It also changed warfare. Mounted warriors possessed enormous advantages over armies traveling only on foot. The speed of cavalry transformed military strategy for thousands of years. Empires expanded farther than earlier rulers could ever imagine. The Persian Empire depended heavily upon mounted communication networks. Centuries later, the Mongol Empire created one of history's fastest information systems using relay horses stationed across enormous distances. Historian William H. McNeill argued that transportation repeatedly determined which civilizations prospered and which disappeared. Speed became power, but transportation animals offered something even more valuable than conquest. Connection. Ideas traveled with merchants. Religions crossed mountains. Languages mixed. Technologies spread between cultures that otherwise might never have met. Every loaded pack animal carried more than supplies. Carried knowledge. It carried stories. Carried inventions. Even diseases followed these expanding transportation networks. The same roads connecting civilizations also connected epidemics. History rarely gives gifts without costs. What looked like progress always carried consequences. Would civilization have developed the same way without transport animals? Probably not. Many of history's largest cities depended upon food imported from distant farms. Without reliable transportation, urban populations remained limited. Ancient economies expanded because animals continuously moved resources where they were needed most. Even the invention of the wheel depended partly upon animal power. A cart without something strong enough to pull it solved very little. Animals transformed simple wooden wheels into practical transportation systems. Technology rarely succeeds alone. It succeeds through partnerships. Humans bred stronger horses, calmer oxen, hardier donkeys. Animals changed us. We changed them. Evolution itself became a shared project. Geneticist Gregor Larson has shown that domestication permanently altered both human societies and animal populations through thousands of years of selective breeding. Neither species emerged unchanged. Today, engines have largely replaced animal transport. Ships became steel. Cars replaced wagons. Airplanes conquered oceans. Yet the pattern never truly changed. We still search for stronger partners to carry us farther. Only now those partners are machines. The first rider climbing onto an animal probably never imagined satellites, or highways, or aircraft, but every modern journey traces part of its ancestry back to that ancient partnership. Civilization did not begin when humans became stronger. It accelerated when humans discovered they did not have to move the world alone.